This is how our new XRS Omnitracs logging screen looks like. The important thing on this screen is to make sure that Flyers group is on the top line. Driver ID is the same one as you use in PeopleNet, and password is going to be the same for everyone until you change it. 1111. So we would start with putting in the driver ID, and the password. Important thing not to check remember driver ID checkbox, because if somebody comes in behind you and you check that box, there's a chance that they might accidentally log in under your name. So leave that unchecked. Click go and log in. The device will prompt you to go on duty. If you hit no, you will stay off duty, and if you hit yes, obviously you're going to be on duty. Click OK for this screen. We have several important icons at the top of the screen. The green one is a LTE connection. Then we have a Bluetooth connection, satellite, engine, and download. It's very important to have all these icons green prior to proceeding. The reason they are red is because the vehicle is currently not associated with the driver. In order to associate the vehicle with the driver, we would have to go to the menu on top of the screen, go into DVIR and click Vehicle Association. Previously this vehicle has been connected to Trainer 1, which is our test vehicle. If there was another vehicle, you would have to connect to a new vehicle. The system will try to discover all vehicles with Omnitracs units within Bluetooth range, and if there are none found, click rescan. If your vehicle is found, it will appear as the number of the truck. So at this time we found Trainer 1. Just highlight that. And now we're prompted to log in into ELD. Click OK. And now all connections are made. We have our Bluetooth, we have LTE connection, and download. Now we have a GPS location, and as soon as the engine starts, the engine icon will become green. The next thing we want to do is do a pre-trip on the vehicle and the trailer. And as you can see at the top, the trailer is not connected right now, and it's not in the system. So we would go to the line that shows pre-trip DVIR required, and here we see a pre-trip for vehicle Trainer 1. Highlight that. Previously, inspection date was June 25th, and there were no defects found. we would want to confirm. Now we get a short list of all the items that are on our vehicle. If anything has a defect, click a check mark and it will prompt you for a note. If no defects are found, just click accept. You will then confirm that the condition is satisfactory. Click accept. None of the trailers are in the system, so if it's the first time you're connecting to that trailer and doing a pre-trip, you would want to use unlisted trailer. Previously I have connected to the Trainer 1 Alpha, so we have this trailer as a pre-trip general Trailer 1 Alpha. But let's go to unlisted trailer and enter a new trailer number. I would just go with TR1A. And once again, different items to check off for the trailer. If nothing is found, click accept. And click accept. We don't have an odometer for the trailer. At this time you see that we have few options available to us. We can do either midday vehicle inspection of Trainer 1 and midday general Trailer 1 Alpha. Post-trip is not available for the vehicle until post-trip is done for the trailer first. To go to the home page, you would click a house at the top by the selection inspection. And at the top you now see that there's a Trainer 1 and a trailer TR1 Alpha. The next thing you want to do is enter shipping information of a previous load or the load you just finished loading. Click on the plus sign next to bill of lading number, and both fields have to be entered, load ID and the bill of lading. Click save, and this gives you an option to either delete with the red X or edit it with a pencil. By clicking home, now you see that shipping information has been entered on top of the line. The screen does not have a drive mode, so this screen remains the same all the time. From top to bottom you can read the driver ID, the driver name, the vehicle that you're connected to, that you have done your pre-trip, and your shipping information, date and time, and also shows all your hours, your driving time, 14 hours on duty, your cycle of 60 hours, which is now showing us only 38 hours left out of 60. Time to violation is 7:49 and 8-hour rest break. When we go off duty for rest break, that time zeroes out and starts counting up to 30 minutes. Down below is messages, and dispatch is the last line. To get to messages, there are two different ways. You can either click on the messages line and it will take you right to it, or you can select it from the menu and go to straight to messages. Same thing with dispatch. You can either take it direct from this line or you can select it from the same menu and go to schedule, and it will take you to the same spot. your dispatches will be appearing in current and for the day. To view your log, you would go to the same menu, go to HOS, and this is the view of your day. The buttons on the bottom left side will give you a zoom in to your logbook: 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 and 24 hours. You can move the grid, and the letters on the bottom, A through G, corresponding to the letters on the right side of the screen: A, B, C and D. The G would be the last event. If you select inspection mode off, you will get the same information. HOS has 3 different sections: your log, header, this is what comes on top of your log, has a DOT number, company name, company address, and your information. Certify is where you would certify your logs. Currently, this log for the 26th of June is not certified, so you would just click certify on the bottom if everything looks good on your log. This will prompt you to agree with all the changes or entries on your log. Click agree, and now it is certified. You can also scroll back with buttons on the top. And view your log entries. We are currently on duty. To go off duty for lunch or break, highlight anywhere on this line and select off duty. This prompts you with 2 different messages. You can enter on this line lunch break, and also, which is optional, you can enter another comment. To enter a comment that is not predefined, as for instance lunch and break, just tap where it says enter text and gives you an option to enter text. Both notes are optional, so you can just either skip or cancel. So let's hit OK, and that puts us off duty. And if we go to the log, HOS, and scroll to the very last event, you will see the notation that we just made lunch break for the off duty. The timer will start to count up from 0 of consecutive time off. To add new event, you would go to the menu, HOS, and enter into 3-dot menu on the right side, and you can see right now log editor is disabled because we are in an off-duty status. So in order to correct that, we'll have to go to the home page, change our status to on duty, and select on duty. It gives us 2 options right now, for either for on duty or on duty yard move. So we're gonna go with on duty, and the comment. You can either do pre-trip fueling, load, unload, inspection, safety meeting, or again you can enter your own text by clicking on enter text, and I'm gonna put test, click OK, and the test is entered in that line. Click OK to accept it, and we are currently on duty. Let's go to the home page, and from here we see that the time has changed for 8-hour rest break. It's 7:39. The duty status is on. Let's go to add a new event. Select menu, HOS, and now on the right side select the menu, and now the log editor is available. To enter new event, click log editor, and now you can see all the events. Not all the events are available for edit, so if you don't see a pencil on the right side of the event, then that specific event is not available for edit. If you scroll down, there's one event that you can edit, which is G. Click on a pencil, and now it highlights at the very top of the screen the event itself, on duty. The event started at 14:03:54 and the event ended at 14:21:54. In order to edit that event, you can click on the line for the start time and select the date and select the time. So let's say our on-duty event started, instead of 14:03:54, we will start it at 14:14. The on-duty, we're not gonna change that. Location remains the same. Comments are optional, but edit reason needs to be entered. So once again, you can either enter predefined comments or enter your own. And right now we're doing a test. Test edit. Click OK. And that puts the text into the field. Click continue. Edited event will appear in green with an asterisk. Click save. This screen confirms that our edit has not cleared any violations. Click continue. In order to add new event, you would select the same menu, click log editor, and now at the top you see plus event. Click on that. First thing you would want to select is duty status. The time for the event is from midnight to current, which is 14:29. To enter time for the event, click on the line with start time, select the date and the time. I'm gonna start this event at 14:10. Click OK, and this is gonna be driving event. You see that the top status change to drive. Location, we're leaving out of Sacramento. And your reason for edit. We're doing a test of add event. Click OK, and that enters that into the field. Now click continue, and our driving status has been added. Now click save, and once again it confirms there were no violations cleared by those actions. Distance driven 2 miles. And the comment test. Click save, and now the event has been edited onto the logbook. So the event happened at 14:10, event is driving, and all the information, and at the bottom you see test add event. Again, by clicking inspection mode off, you have the same information, only in a different format. And the event has been added onto the logbook. Let's zoom in to check the driving event. And there it is. Driving event at 14:10 out of Sacramento. Click back on the home page to enter a co-driver. From the menu, go to co-driver login and enter a co-driver. Prior to logout, a post trip is required, so select it from the second line. We have several options here to do a midday inspection of a trailer and the vehicle, and post trip for the trailer. Let's select that. Once again, if no defects are found, click accept, and there's no odometer for the trailer, so click accept. Now let's do a post trip for the truck. And you just have to pay attention to what the lines say. This is a pre-trip, 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 and a post-trip for a vehicle. Select that. If no defects are found, just click accept and confirm that condition is satisfactory. It will prompt you that you want to log out from ELD. Click OK. Confirm that it's actually you who's logging out in case there is a co-driver. Click yes. And confirm that if you want to switch off duty, or hit no if you want to stay on duty but log out of the truck.